Okay, so about a year ago, I made a video and I went through my rod lineup, and you guys had a lot of questions, and gals too, about in particular my Falcon rods. So what I thought I would do is not go through my whole setup this year, just share with you specifically what Falcon rods I own and what I use them for. The first being out of the Lowrider series. This is the Composite Cranker, 7 foot, medium, moderate action. It is a graphite fiberglass blend, and it is my Squarebill rod. That's just about the only thing that I use that for. Uh, Next, out of the BuCoo series, this is a 7.3. It's a medium, heavy, moderate, fast. So I've got a little bit of a softer tip to it. Falcon has since I bought this, they have come out with what they're calling a bladed jig rod. It has very similar specs to what this one is, and I've been using this as my chatterbait bladed jig rod for a number of years now. So I'm really happy how it performs for that application. Next in the lineup, back to Lowrider. This is the Lizard Dragger. This is the 7 foot heavy. I know if anybody has seen my previous videos, you know that I love this short little handle because I used to throw my Poppin frog on this, and you can get away with that. Sparse to no cover, open water, just popping that frog with the hooks ticked up just a touch. It's got enough backbone to do that. I would not throw this thing around dense vegetation though. I do pitch a jig with this, 3/8 quarter ounce. You could pitch a Senko around with it, throw a spinnerbait on it, you could throw a buzzbait on it. This is probably the most versatile rod that I have. It can do a lot of different things, as can a lot of these Falcon rods. This one in particular, you know, if I put 17-pound fluorocarbon on it, or I put some 40 or 50-pound braid on it, it's almost like two very different rods. That's the kind of rod that I could see maybe a couple laying out on the deck, and each having different applications. But primarily, I would tell you that I use that as today, spinnerbaits, buzzbaits. That's what I'm going to lean toward. And then, you know, if I'm in some tight situations with maybe sparse cover, where I just need to make little accurate casts when I'm pitching something around, that'll come into play too. For the heavier stuff, when I get into grass, when I get into frogging, then I go up to the 7.4 heavy. This is the heavy cover jig rod out of the Lowrider series. Flipping, pitching, frogging, this gets the call. I also really like this rod for throwing the 110 size Plopper. That is something else that I'll do on this one, but primarily pitching and frogging. And then my flipping stick, my dedicated flipping stick. Some of you might laugh, right? You're ready for a 7-Eleven, 8-foot extra heavy, super duty pool cue. No, not the case at all. For my area of the world, the 7.3 Cara Amistad that's all that I need. I am 99% of the time not going to run into anything that I can't pull one out of with this rod. Am I going to take it down to Gunnersville or to Okeechobee and punch mats? I'm not. There's a better rod for the job. But, you know, for my everyday pitching, flipping, halves, 3/4, even maybe put an ounce or so on there, you know, it's rated up to 1.5 ounces, and it'll handle it. It's sensitive. It's got plenty enough backbone. Been very impressed with this rod. And that's all I've got. So hopefully that's helpful. If there are any other questions, always feel free, reach out, let me know, and tight lines.